Okay, we're taking a look at Chloe's backstroke here. There's a couple things. I really like the rotation. The rotation from side to side is really good. There isn't too much of the hips. What we're looking for is that the shoulders kind of rotate first, and then the hips kind of follow, and it's a smaller rotation. And I really like what she's doing there. The rotation's really good. I think that where we can maybe make a couple of improvements. One is the pull, and I want to show you here as we go in. We just would like to get a little bit deeper in the water, kind of continue that push downwards just slightly, okay? Because in backstroke, really the enemy is air bubbles, you know, on the hands, and if there's a lot of air bubbles, it means that we're not pulling as much water. So as we come through here, you can see that hand actually comes back up to the surface and kind of hits the surface of the water and comes back down and creates more air bubbles as we go. And this is a really good example right here. We can kind of slow it down and back it up, and you can kind of just see as we go through that hand kind of comes up and over the surface of the water. So we're just not deep enough. We want to just keep that hand all the way under the surface. So just a little bit deeper on that catch, okay? And then the one thing about the hips, if we go here, we see that just a little bit low on the hips. She actually has, it's a really good body position in terms of having the head and chest slightly above the feet. This is what we want. We don't want it to be perfectly flat like this, like freestyle, because the shoulders won't rotate. So, you know, having a slight downward angle from your head to your feet is really good in backstroke, and she's got that. But we just have the hips kind of coming out here just a little bit, and we just like to try to get the hips back up in line here, okay, with that. So it really, if you just tighten up your core body as you're swimming backstroke, that should do it for you. Just kind of tighten up your abs a little bit, and your hips will come right back up into that line. But they're just a little bit low, and you can see as we go through, that'll cause some drag here. You know, you're kind of sitting just a little bit there, so there's just some drag going through here. And if our hips are up, you know, we eliminate a lot of that drag there. So, but those two things are really the key. Again, I really like the shoulder rotation. I like the body rotation. We just need to make sure that those hands stay under the water. So a little bit deeper on the couch, a little bit, as we go right here, just kind of push down just a little bit more in the water to keep those hands a little bit deeper. And then again, just trying not to sit as much, trying to get those hips up.